Welcome to a brand new podcast series called What the Suck, the show that dives headfirst into everything that's frustrating, ridiculous, or just plain messed up in the hunting world. From the little things that drive us crazy to the big issues we just can't ignore, we're calling it out and breaking it down. Together, myself, Tyson Markwart, and co-host Doug Kostrevea will be talking with each other and many guests about the truth in the industry and to teach the listeners everything we know about how to grow big deer. Presented by the B&D podcast in partnership with Horny Buck Seed Co and B&D Outdoors. So buckle up, vent with us, and ask yourself, what the suck?
Because I have good customer service to their customers,
Yep.
and they have good customer service to our customers.
Yeah.
So it kind of works both ways, you know. pretty
Shields
well.
is really good. Well, I mean, even when I went and bought my bow, that was like next level.
Oh yeah.
Well, it could have just been because you told them I was coming.
Well,
but
that
probably added to it.
I send people that I care about there.
Yeah.
I mean that I know, because if I send them, and I'm not saying any of them, they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
They're all good guys. I mean, their staff is great, but
Yeah.
you know, if I tell them somebody's coming that I take good care of,
Mm-hmm.
they'll usually put somebody different that maybe is a little bit more
Yeah.
into it. You
Yeah,
know?
they were. I mean, I felt like a straight up celebrity
Yeah.
when I was in there. I walked in, and then I think I was just looking at guns for a little bit, and then they like walked right up to me. They're like, "You Tyson?"
Oh,
Yeah. And they had three or four bows set up for me. They had a Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Bear, all ready to go.
really?
Yep. Because I don't know if they called me on my way down, or I don't know if I told you, but I told them my draw length and everything. Everything was all set up. Went and shot all of them for, I don't know, half an hour and felt them all out, and then just started setting up the one that I wanted and
Good
picked
to
the
go.
color, and yeah, it was
Yeah, that's
it was
cool.
amazing. And they taught me a lot too, which was nice.
Oh, their staff is second to none. Because I mean, they hire me to come down and do seminars just for their staff,
Mhm.
so I can go and educate them on our product,
That's awesome.
and then they could turn around and educate the public when they
Yep.
come in and answer questions, which is I think is phenomenal.
Yeah. So
you know.
do they have specialized people for the food plot seed
Well,
stuff,
usually it's
or-
the archery department, so
Okay.
the archery department kind of covers that.
That's kind of
you
what
know,
I thought. Yeah.
And some people from the gun department cover that because they're kind of like all
Yeah, all in one.
kind
a
of
little
right there.
bit. Yep.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know, but it's been working out pretty good.
Yeah.
It really has. So,
I do like that place a lot.
oh, I do too.
It's like everything in one.
Right.
Everything
I mean,
you ever need.
and
it's
if
like
you
there.
need it, it's there.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
right.
it's very.
And
very
the
nice
prices
spot.
are pretty fair.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part. You know.
Yeah. No,
I
I
think
so.
I think.
Yeah, they're pretty fair. But, so this morning, I ended up ordering a e-bike for hunting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was actually, I mean, it was under $2,000, but it's I guess it's dual drive, so each wheel has a motor on it.
Okay.
Comes with, I don't know if it's a single battery pack or a double. I think it's a single.
Where did you get it through?
Just Amazon.
Really?
But my mom knew someone that had, I think he has a bunch of acreage in Wisconsin, but he's an older guy. He had hip surgery. So then now we got an e-bike. Was it last year? Last year he got it, and he was like completely obsessed with it. And it's one of the cheaper ones too, but he's like, don't even bother buying the, I don't know what the expensive ones are, but there's like Quiet Cat, a couple other ones. But yeah, so I got this one. Should be here next Wednesday, right before Crandon, which is gonna be cool. So I'll test it out there.
Oh,
So that'll
take
be
it with
nice.
you.
Yeah, so I'll do all my track walks with it and everything, and it'll be nice. Yeah,
Fun.
I'm excited.
I know when I hunt over in Buffalo County, Joel has them.
Was he?
I don't know I forgot what brand he's got.
Yeah, there's so many out there.
Yeah.
Like it got saturated big time when everyone started using them, even like filming with them too, like all these hunting shows and everything. Then they
Yeah.
kind of just exploded. So,
Yeah.
but like last year I went to Missouri and I put on, I don't even know, like 30, 40, 50 miles walking. I'm like, guys are just going past me on e-bikes down like the main roads and stuff. I'm like, oh, that'd be so nice. And it was hot too, so this will be a good addition.
Was there a lot of hunting pressure there?
More than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was almost every little like pull off point on the public land. There was like a camp set up, like 3 or 4 trucks there. Just yeah, I found a couple spots that weren't, but I mean, they were just little tiny chunks that I was finding, which actually had some pretty decent sign on them. So I don't know. I plan on going back at some point, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
You see a lot of deer?
Yeah, a lot of deer, not a lot of nice ones. No, it was a lot of it. I just went easier access to get into these spots. So, and I went too early too, so I didn't get a lot of the
Chasing part.
Yeah, when did I go? It was a week before Halloween, so literally the day after I left, like to come home, it dropped almost 30 degrees. I'm like, ooh, really missed up on that one.
Yeah, that front would have got him on their feet a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. Because, what was it? It was like 70 or 80 degrees the whole time I was there. And it was just painful. But I put it in my calendar. I wrote it down. I'm like, if I don't write it down, I'm not going to go. I didn't even care about the weather. I'm like, if I'm going, I'm going. And it was my first time doing it. So live and learn.
Yeah, I mean, it's, when you a public land is, I give anybody credit that can hunt public around.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just not, it's, I guess I love people.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to hunt near them.
Yeah. Well, I'm the same way. I figured that out there too as I go scout all these places. Like, I'd maybe try and get set up in the morning, but most of the time there was a vehicle there where I was going to go. So I'm like, well, I don't know where they went. I'd even try and get there like an hour and a half or 2 hours before daylight. Nope, still a car there. So I don't know if they're sleeping there or whatever, but so then I go scout, mid-morning, afternoon, whatever, and then I go back, or then I'd go, take lunch, take a break, whatever. Then I go back, and of course there's a car at that spot too. So I'm like, it was a lot of that. So I pretty much just drove and checked out as many places as I could.
Wait till you get to Kansas, you'll be like, what the suck happened?
I'll be like,
yeah, I know.
This is what
everything to yourself.
Yeah.
And there's really no neighbors hunting.
Oh yeah. Is there a lot of hunting pressure there at all? Or it probably depends on the area.
I think where he's out there, it depends on the area.
Yeah. Is there a lot of public land out there? I don't even know.
I don't know of any
Really?
where I was hunting.
Okay.
Everything is private. Not a lot of archery hunters.
No.
Mostly gun.
Okay.
Well, like I said, last year I had my muzzleloader tag, and I was hunting opening gun season for them.
Yep.
I didn't hunt in the morning. Went and hunt in the afternoon. Got out to the stand about 1, which is a little too early.
Yeah.
But I had nothing to do. It's my opening day, right?
Right. And you're there.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yep.
Took the truck, went, parked my butt there, and I went and crawled in the stand, and I'm gonna go sit.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the first day, I heard total of 4 shots.
Really?
Total. And I'm talking, some of them were a long ways away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There was nothing.
So that says a lot.
Yeah, I don't think there was a shot within a mile of me.
Really? Wow. Well,
I don't think there was a shot within a mile of me where I was sitting. And I seen 14 bucks, probably times 2 with the does.
Yeah. Wow. It's really raining out, eh?
Yeah, it sounds like it's pouring.
Yeah. No, I'm so excited to go.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I actually just called my mom today because I was like, have you happened to see anything from Kansas come through the mail? Just in case she threw it out. But no, she hadn't. So, but I still never got my tag yet.
Did you call?
I called. She said, don't worry about it. It's coming.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Okay.
Well, with the mail.
Well, I
nothing,
called to make sure I didn't have to do anything else. That was the main thing. And she's like, nope, you're all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I carry the paper. I don't even, now with the app.
Yeah. So once it hits September, maybe I'll call again or something.
You'll probably get it by then.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I would think,
Yeah, so just waiting on that.
But I mean, yeah, it'll be, like I said, it'll be a fun experience.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you want to touch on what we talked about earlier, a little bit of the food plot that Tyler planted?
Yeah. Well,
kind of what's in it, what you did, and if you want to touch on some of that
yeah,
stuff.
Well, so what I ended up doing was Tyler's plot was, I used to call it the junk plot.
Junk plot?
Whatever I had left over from broken bags,
Yep.
whatever, I just went through in his plot. Sometimes I even had feathered friends in there.
Oh, really?
I didn't care. Just throw it in.
Okay.
You know?
Is it yours? Like your plot?
No, it's Tyler's, but
Okay.
we all hunt it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But it's, it's his plot because
But it's on your property.
it's on our property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So when we decided to put a plot in there, because there was never a plot in there when we first started, we bought the land from my aunt, and it was like an opening, and I just told Tyler, I'm going to put a plot in here. He goes, Dad, it's sandy. Mm-hmm. And I said, don't worry, we'll build it up.
So that's why you keep laying everything on it? Gotcha.
So this year, and I grew, the very first year we planted it, ironically, we had great, perfect weather. Mm-hmm. Oh, I couldn't believe it. You couldn't have got any better plot. Like it belonged in a magazine.
Did you put tank in there again?
Yeah.
The first time?
Yeah, first year I put tank in.
Yeah.
And then I ended up, I think we killed a buck off of that plot. Pretty sure he did. Not a big one, just a nice one.
Is that where you got Allison's or no?
No, Allison's was just across the way from it.
Oh, gotcha.
So then we ended up the year after. Then I had a couple broken bags and it was tagged out in big rags.
Yep.
So I had all that clover and alfalfa came back in the spring, and then there was turkeys in there.
Yeah.
And then the weeds kind of took over, and I said, I'm just going to kill it off and start over. I know a guy I can get good seed.
Yeah. Right.
So I sprayed it, killed it, and I thought, you know what? This year I said, I want to build the soil. Yeah. So, I had, 400 bushels of pig manure.
There you go.
Put her down.
That'll do her.
So put her all down, spread it all out, as best as I could. Rototilled it all in.
Yeah.
And when I got done with that, then Tyler went in there. I said, hey, go plant your plot. Okay. So he went in there, he planted it. He went back and put the fertilizer on it, cultivated it. And I didn't know what it was going to turn out to. He goes, Dad, I think I might have put it a little thick. And I'm like, Tyler, you know better. He goes, well, I don't know. He says, I might have. And I went there and looked today. I'm like, yeah, he did. But it's all of 16 inches
16
already.
16 inches? Really?
Yeah, wow. Because, I drove over with the four-wheeler, and you're breaking everything down with the bed of the four-wheeler.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's tall.
Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Wow.
But I fertilized it anyways. The rain coming, I said, I'll throw another bag on her. It ain't going to hurt it now with that rain. Push it in. I'll give it another extra push.
Yep.
So I'm guessing by deer season, it should be probably 25 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It should be.
So you planted it, what would you say, July 20, the end of, like the last week, for sure.
I'm going to look because, now you got me kind of thinking.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been, so we're August 18th today. I would say it was probably around the 25th to the 28th, somewhere in there.
Okay. Was there a reason that you put it in July?
Well, I usually try to put most of my stuff in here in July if I can.
Okay.
Only reason being is, especially if we're going to get rains. Mm-hmm. My main thing is sand doesn't grow crops as well. It will if we're getting rain.
Okay.
But we were getting rain. I thought if I can get them a jump start and get a canopy on that before that dirt could dry out, that's where my thought process was.
Gotcha.
And it did.
Okay.
We put it on, put the seed on, got everything on. We got some rains right away, got everything German.
Yep.
So everything germinated pretty well. I gave him a little bit of crap because he did missed a couple spots.
Did he?
Yeah, I said, hey, Tyler, there's some bare spots out there. He goes, well, Dad, there was a lot of manure there. I said, just plant it. So he went and touched it up, and he must have touched up some better than others, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to look full perfect. Like I said, I'll show you a picture of it. It looks great.
Yeah, that looks really good.
So the deer are they're gonna have all they want to eat. So I'm not too worried about it, but
yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna have for deer.
Yeah.
I know no different than anybody does.
Yeah. Have you been getting anything decent yet or no?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I definitely. Okay, I'll just say it like it is. I definitely have shooters. I've had them on camera. I just know that there's a few in the neighborhood that are not on camera.
Oh.
But I know they're here.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
I don't run. I usually wait till September 1st before I really start putting out the cameras.
Yep.
A lot of them.
Okay.
Because don't really care right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
That's how I look at
Yeah.
it.
Or either
So,
because some are gonna move in and some are just gonna leave.
I mean,
so.
there's some, once you get addicted to that camera,
Yeah, that's how I am because we already put out a couple, and now every night I wake up somehow in the middle of the night, and here I am checking it again.
all right, we'll touch base on this here then right away.
Yeah, we'll get into some soil testing.
Ironically, I got to do some this coming week, but
Yeah.
yeah, for next year.
When is the best time to do it?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you, I tell people to know what you're coming into spring.
Okay.
The sooner the better, so you know what you're up against and you can pre-budget.
Yeah, so you can prep for it and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for me personally, that's what I do. But one thing I like about Ag Source, I've been dealing with them, is they give you, your postage paid envelope.
Okay.
Which is nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really nice to have.
Yep.
So what I do, and they give you this little bag, which is pretty cool. But what I end up doing, rule of thumb, is I will take a bucket.
Yep.
I just take a bucket and I take a pipe where I got my,
Yep.
my tester, and I'll pull, 5-6 spots, like one in the middle and go around the perimeter areas.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just put it in a bucket, mix it all together, fill this 3/4 full.
Yep.
Right on it what it's going to be. And then I just fill this out, and you can take, and whatever you're planting, you can check off.
Yeah. Let's go through that a little bit. So, like Egg Source, they'll fill out this stuff, like
Right.
label, sample number, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So you pretty much just fill out your account number,
Yep.
all your info on there, address and everything. So then it says type of wildlife food plot, check, crop to be planted. So, but you can do this for a bunch of different plots on the same sheet.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
a lot of guys, what they'll end up doing is, I mean, the main thing is your brassicas, what's going to take N, what's going to take potash, and what's going to take phosphorus.
Okay.
So, rule of thumb, your brassicas are going to need N. If and even like your grasses,
Yep.
But once you get your soil test back, so if you check it off, you get your soil test back, it'll tell you verbatim what that needs to grow that.
Okay.
So
do you normally fill out a bunch of different sheets of this per plot, or can you put more than one on
Oh,
here?
you can do it in more than one sample. So,
Okay.
like, let's just say hypothetically, I tell everybody just to check off Big Rex because it's got
Okay.
everything in it.
Oh, sure.
It's got clovers, it's got brassicas, it's got alfalfa,
Okay.
it's got chicory. I mean,
Yep.
it's got everything in it. So, with that being said, it's going to be able to tell you pretty much verbatim
Pretty
what
much
you're going to need to
everything.
grow.
Okay.
And then you get into your beans and stuff like that. Well, then that they don't need nitrogen, so you automatically know.
Yep.
But I mean, it's going to go. It'll tell you your pH, and then it'll tell you what you need for required lime to neutralize it.
Okay.
So
Yep.
it's very, very. I mean, to me, I tell people if you're going to start a plot, do not start one unless you get started with this.
Okay.
Because I mean, and then and I don't even know how many guys. Oh, well, I think the soil's pretty good. It's dark, or well, it's a brand new plot, but it's only 200 yards from my other plot, so it's got to be the same soil.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
doesn't have to be.
Okay.
And I said it can be a variety of a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't understand it. So if you got a plot that's not been tilled or worked or ever used,
Yep.
that it's feral soil.
Yeah.
It's got to get your microbes going. It ain't going to be as good as the one that you had for 3 years or
Yep.
2 years.
Right.
Especially
Especially if you are putting radish and turnip and everything in there.
well, I mean, you got to make sure you build your soil a little bit. I mean,
Yep.
I tell people if you're really worried about how bad your soil is, I said, just dump 150 pounds of rye.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
your first year, just dump rye in it. And then when that rye gets, next year, 8-10 inches tall in May into June,
Sure.
till it in,
Okay.
put it right back in the soil.
What's the reasoning for that?
Well, a couple of reasons. If you put anything green in the soil, you're building your soil, right?
Okay.
So, and it's also going to help. It does help with weed retention.
Sure.
From the following year.
Yep.
But to me, you're putting green in your soil, you're winning
Okay.
because once that starts, it turns into a manure crop.
Sure.
And as it's dead and it starts dying and rotting and
Decays.
breaking
Yep.
down,
Okay.
it's building your microbes up in your
Okay.
soil so that anytime you give them any kind of fertilization, it
Yep.
can utilize it.
Okay.
And that's what your goals are. But a lot of people, well, I don't want to spend the $35 on that or whatever. Then poke and hope.
Yeah, then don't.
Then don't. Right. I don't. I mean, soil around here, I would want to know where my pH is at.
Okay.
Like I said, I can only advise and guide so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can even see the difference from mine and Dylan's, because his stuff doesn't grow the best. It could just because it's wet, but it could be also totally different soil.
Sure.
So
Sure.
that's a big thing that we see. But I see a lot of guys are they doing rye for water hemp? Because doesn't it give off some kind of poison?
Rye will help to like sustain a lot of weeds.
Okay.
Water hemp, I mean, honest to God, I think a lot of people are just going with 2,4-D and being done with it.
Are they?
Okay. I'm pretty sure. Now, the thing about 2,4-D is you got to carry over.
Okay.
So with Roundup, I mean, that's one thing with glyphosate, which is Roundup, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
You really have to dump it on to have a carryover.
Okay.
Where with 2,4-D, be careful.
Really?
Yeah. Because
you're saying they like become tolerant?
Well, no, it'll kill the plant the next year when you're planting.
Oh, sure. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
So you gotta, because you'll have a carryover.
Okay.
If you got really sandy soil, you may not, but that doesn't mean pour it on.
Sure.
So, try to follow within directions of what you're doing.
Yeah. Follow the label.
Yeah. Well, read.
Yeah.
Right.
Read.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's hard.
Oh, I get so many people that are, like I said, which we had like broken book. I'm gonna write a book because it's just some of the things people do. I'm just like,
and all the stuff you had to repeat. And,
yeah, it's just, and I can't, not sitting there and saying I know it all, but been doing it long enough to know how and when and why.
Yeah.
Yep,
which totally makes sense.
So I mean, most customers, they're like, I mean, I get a lot of customers that call me and they're like, oh, yeah, I did exactly what you said. You were right, or something. And I'm like, it ain't that I'm a genius. It's just that I've failed so many times.
Yeah. Trial and error.
Right. Yep. Trial and error.
Okay.
Like I said, I went look at some plots today and I'm just sick because they're not where I want them to be.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah.
So I fertilized the bejesus out of them today.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave them for a week and I'm going to go back and then I'm going to probably either kill some of it.
Okay.
Or I might just no-till right into it.
Sure.
Because I'm not out here to sit there and worry about getting a lot of feed. I just want to get them enough groceries to basically hold them in an area. Yeah. That's all.
That is the biggest thing, too, for a lot of it. Because otherwise it's just like a pass-through.
Yeah.
Like they'll just touch it, touch and go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the big thing is trying to hold them there. So I've been thinking, do you think I should get some cereal grains in the ground?
Do you have a place to put them?
I'm sure I could find a place. Specifically? No.
Well, you don't.
In the right area? Probably not.
Okay, so if that's the case, if you got an area that didn't come up very well,
maybe try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can dump it into your other plot, but the problem, even into what you showed me.
Yeah.
I would
you
be
can
very.
Just broadcast that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
You don't need to till it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, just take your fertilizer spreader and let her eat.
Yeah, because honestly, I'd like to put it within the beans, but the beans are so. I mean,
I'll put it in.
The beans are 3 feet, 4 feet tall.
Don't worry about it.
So
just put them in.
I could.
Just put them in. Did he put it in with a drill or did he put it with a corn planter again? I don't remember. You told me.
With a corn planter.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if I need it. I mean, there's plenty of stuff.
Trust me, I'll guarantee you right now, when them beans get froze down and they start to dry,
yep,
they will be in there eating the rye before they'll eat them beans.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I should. I think I'm gonna do it.
You
because I always have put like winter wheat in or something, which definitely helped. I mean, they hit it pretty good if it's short enough. But I was thinking either like oats or peas or rye or something.
I would just go with rye.
Just
this time of year, just go with rye.
Okay. Do you have rye?
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of totes and I'll shovel you some in.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I need much, but
how big of an area?
Well, depends how much or where I want to put it.
Well,
I'll probably put it in the beans. So, I mean, if I can get,
what you got?
half
An acre? Half acre?
I mean, there's 4 acres of beans there. It just depends where I put it.
Okay.
Because I'll probably put it where, ideally, I can shoot with a gun.
Well, then it just go broadcast it in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'll grab some.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'll bucket you some out. That's no big deal at all.
Because then we should get into, like, seed selection. Kind of, I don't know, it's such a hard thing to distinguish, I guess. But,
Oh, yeah.
because it's per area, per situation, per what everyone wants.
Oh, it's more personal preference than your preference,
which is kind of what I figured.
you know?
So we can kind of go through the list a little bit. I guess we could get like the grasses out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, kind of, what the blend is, what you use it for, stuff like that. So we could go right into the 3-way switch.
Well, that is a switchgrass. It's a great bedding area, which you found that out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It also runs as a buffer, and it's a corridor.
Yep.
It could get anywhere from 4 to 7 feet tall,
Okay.
depending on the year, the water, fertilizer,
Yep.
Deer love to bed in it because it's a softer grass, rule of thumb. And they can go in and they can stand up and they can still see when it's at that 4 feet level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So would you try and recommend like keeping it at a 4 foot level?
Oh,
maybe? No, or just kind of let it grow.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would take in. I wouldn't worry about the height as much.
As maybe like the density.
Yeah,
of it?
I mean, well, here's the deal. If you can get it, you planted it obviously right because you got a good growth out of it.
It looks good.
So I mean, it'll work as a buffer for you too. So I mean, I like it more for the bedding, but I also like it so you can get in and out of your stand.
Yep. So 4 foot plus.
Yeah,
Is kind of where you want to keep it.
Yeah.
So just let it keep growing.
Just let it grow.
Okay. I didn't know if you had to manicure it at all.
No. Next year, fertilize the bejesus out of it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this year's been amazing already for it.
Yeah,
Like it's got to be over 3 foot right now.
I believe you.
For most of it. But yeah, like I said before, when you're on the phone, there's at least, it's got to be 20 to 30% of it that has beds in it. Like how many acres did I plant to that?
You put in quite a bit, if I remember right.
4 or 5?
Yeah, you put in quite a bit.
But yeah, like at least 20% of that, there's beds in it. So I really got to get the drone up at some point here.
It'd be kind of fun to.
Yeah, and like I was telling you, I actually mowed some trails through it, kind of where I know that deer come from, just for ease of access right to my food plot.
Right.
And I didn't make straight trails. I made kind of curvy, so it takes them longer. Especially, and I made them so that they go, perpendicular to me as I'm in the stand, so I can kind of get a good look at them too, if they are coming in.
Sure.
So that'll be something really cool to see this year. You want to go into safe zone then?
Sure. Safe zone is just more of an annual. So I mean, it's got like the Egyptian wheat in it.
Yep. But there's also other stuff in there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. I mean, I even went and put some greens in there. So there's some rape in there a little bit.
Yep.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I for a lot of our customers, they love it.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
It grows. That stuff can get pretty nasty tall.
Yeah, it
can almost get too tall.
Yeah,
it can. But it still likes its fight, because it's a sorghum.
Yep.
So it's gonna like it's gonna like the fertilizer in it. You know.
Sure.
But I mean, I plant that. A lot of times I'll plant that. That's a good buffer zone.
Yeah.
I got guys that plant it like along their fields so people can't shine through it.
Sure. Yep.
Keep the, and I mean keep the violators at bay, so to speak.
Yep. Right.
I mean,
or
it's a
just
very
makes them more attracted to it.
It's a multi-purpose tool.
Yeah. It really is. Yeah, for access, for visual barriers, for I mean anything.
Almost
really.
anything and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there clover in it?
A little bit
as well.
Yeah.
And then
not
there's
in that one.
brassicas in it too, right?
There is grasses in it as well. Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, it like I said, it'll sustain and hold a lot of it'll hold a lot of deer too. Mm-hmm. Probably not as good as a switchgrass as far as for holding them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's pretty stemmy.
But it'll make them feel safe.
Yeah.
It's same as going into corn or.
Oh, right.
I mean, the density of it's obviously a lot more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I noticed already like deer are eating right out of it, out of those stands. Especially when I didn't have much planted, they were going right in and eating the clover, eating everything
And they're
out of it.
munching. Yeah. You got
So,
quite a few deer right now, don't you? Or not? Well, it's hard to tell.
Well, usually I can see them from the house, so
No, you
that's a way
can't.
better
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
But what was that? Was that probably 2 weeks ago? I think it was right before I planted all my food plots that there was 15 deer out there the one night,
wow.
and there was 7 bucks, and 3 were shooters.
Wow.
Since then, I haven't seen anything, even on camera. It's pretty slim, but I'm not worried. I mean, usually
They're in the neighborhood.
yeah, usually September is when we'll get
They'll
most of
start
them.
coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, and hopefully now when they see it, or even like during the rut, if does bring in more bucks or cruising, whatever, they see kind of the setup that I have now,
Yeah.
and maybe they'll remember it. Or
Well, do you see a lot of does on an average coming through?
yeah, yep, especially like getting into season, like right before the middle of, I guess, for gun season anyway. Like archery season, I'll see anywhere from low number 7 to 25 deer a night.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's so that's why I also created the property how I did, so that they weren't all on top of me all the time.
Right.
Because for me, I was in my stand, and then it was 2 acres of food plots straight in front of me.
Yeah.
Good luck getting out of there at night.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So
you're
now
bumping.
I just got little kill plots, and
It's been working out.
hopefully it
Well,
works.
we'll see how well it
I don't
works.
know. I don't know if it's gonna work.
It'll work.
I'm
It'll-
excited to just sit in it in a tree
Yeah.
and be like, I don't know, just hopefully that they
I
use
built
it the
this.
way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
They
for that.
probably will use it the exact same way you want them to.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, yeah, like I was saying, those trails that I mowed through the switch and in other spots too, where it's just tall grass and everything. Like I have cameras on kind of the exit routes of that, or where it comes out to a food plot or whatever, and they're coming out right next to it, right on the camera, on the dot.
That's cool.
So they're walking them trails already, and even some of them too that were already in the switch, I already like mowed those trails, like they were already beat down. So, I mean, I only mowed 2 trails in it, but
And they're starting to utilize it.
yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you should have a pretty good season.
I'm excited.
I know. I got a lot of customers sending me pictures of their deer, and they're like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, I don't have any deer, but I got some good-looking food.
Well, yeah. If you have
I'm more
groceries,
excited about that right now than anything.
if you have groceries, they're gonna come.
yeah.
'Cause,
Oh, there's plenty there. So
especially
I'm
once the
excited.
corn starts coming off,
Yep.
and they really come in.
Yeah, I know. And
You
we
know.
have a lot of corn. There's a lot of corn out there this year.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
there is everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
It's everywhere.
But I
Good
guess
year for it too.
Last year was a lot of beans, so kind of goes hand in hand. But
Yeah.
so, what are some other, I guess, big sellers that we can kind of go through?
Well, I mean, the tank is our number one seller, and that's all annual.
Okay.
And it's a multi-purpose tool because it's realistically more for doesn't need to freeze.
Sure. Okay.
So that's probably why everybody loves it.
Okay.
Good for archery. Deer just crash it.
Okay.
They love it. It does, and that's like our number one seller. Tagged out and big racks are kind of a catch one and the other.
Sure.
Because they're very similar, except one's got more clover and one's got more alfalfa.
Okay. Gotcha.
And what's nice about the tagged out is basically a lot, in my opinion. It is a lot like the tank with the perennials.
Yep.
And the deer, like I said, it doesn't need to freeze and they're smashing it.
Okay.
So it works out. That one works out pretty good.
Gotcha.
Dead Zone is just a pure tonnage maker.
Okay.
Sugar beets in it. Grows really good.
So for the freeze.
Yeah,
Mainly.
but it's more for late season.
Tagged out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, so the Dead Zone, like I said, you guys, a lot of customers still love it. They swear by it. Sell a lot of that down in Ohio and Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
They just love it down there because it grows relatively big. Longer growing season does
Sure.
really well.
Okay.
So that's a great blend.
Sure.
A lot of customers like that. Sweet Frost is basically, I mean, that stuff can grow in your driveway with rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
pretty
more,
versatile.
Is that more clover?
No, that's all brassicas.
Is it? Okay.
So it's basically turnips and in canola or rape,
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
That's what that one is,
Okay.
and it
Gotcha.
works. That one works really good too. Then you got Lucko Buck. That's all clover. The Lucko Buck is all clover.
Okay. Yeah, I never. Might have to look into that because for my house, I want to maybe put some Luckabuck around it when I build my house.
Oh,
in a
I
couple
mean,
years.
Well, that's what really got us into starting this food plot, whole seed company.
Yeah, because you were
I was a landscaper. So
Yeah.
what I did is I would go and put in yards and things for people up north.
Yep.
And but they wanted to watch wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Can you plant this something that deer like?" I'm like, "Well, sure." And they wanted clovers in it
Okay.
so that they can mow it the next year.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Yeah.
And then, then it was more and more and more of it, and then it just kind of took off from there,
Yeah. Oh,
But,
that
but
is a
yeah,
cool
it's
story,
it's very versatile.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to remember that. What about Booner Max?
Well,
That's
that's
not
all.
on there, but
That's all. That's just all the minerals. So
yeah.
mineral to me is just as important as any seed.
Yeah.
I mean,
We've touched on this a couple times too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very important. And ironically, got a half a ton going out tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I get customers that are just, and they send me pictures of their deer, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard as a rumor that this should be like the 5th year of the baiting law for Wisconsin. Last year of it.
Could be.
I don't know.
Someone
told me that.
I don't know if they're ever going to go away with it.
No,
because
they're just going to test somewhere. They're going to test at Apple Creek, and
Yeah,
there we go again.
I'm just so over it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a debate. And
Yeah, I know.
And
Well, CWD's been around for years and years and years.
and
there's no recollection of a human ever getting it.
Yeah, it's
So,
just
Yeah,
false. I don't know.
yeah,
Like I said, I ain't getting into it. I just know, to me, it ain't right.
yeah,
I mean, you get to that point where, okay, what's legal and what's illegal?
yep.
Well, then you get to the point is who made it laws?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, that's that's like an oxymoron statement,
Right?
Yeah. So you make a lot you can't do this, but in the same token, we just tell you that you can't do this.
Yeah. What's the reasoning?
Yeah.
Well, they say CWD, but
Yeah.
they can also spread it from literally anything.
I know.
So
I know.
it's such a weird touch and go. But like, do you consider, this might be debatable too, but I guess using mineral as bait, do you consider that baiting, or do you consider that like more mineralization
Well, here's the deal. Okay, so
or supplementation?
deer need supplements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and where I'm going with that, they get their supplements through what they eat. Our ground up here is not the greatest ground in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not getting enough nutrition, not enough vitamins and minerals out of what they're eating.
Yeah.
So if you want to grow bigger antlers, you really need to supplement them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that simple.
Yep.
And if you don't, you're at the mercy of whatever that ground can grow.
Yep.
And most of the time, it ain't much.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's like, I guess for humans, we don't know what we're deficient in, but deer do. And that's why they seek out certain things to eat.
Well, but we do know what we're deficient in, because I'll tell you right now, when you have a craving, I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
You're lacking something.
True.
I don't, I mean, I get this a lot of times. I shouldn't say a lot of times, but let's just say out of nowhere, boy, I could go for, Italian,
Mm-hmm.
or I could go for something salty,
Yep.
or I could go for something sweet, or, whatever the case may be. A lot of times it's because you're lacking something.
Could be. Yeah, like sodium or
Right.
anything like
you
that.
just don't know.
Yep.
So, I mean, I could go for a pickle, or, I could go for a salad. I never eat salad. I go for salad because
You're
you're
lacking something.
something.
Okay.
So deer are
I
no
guess I never
different.
thought about it like that.
You mean when a deer is, it's no different when a food plot. You build a food plot, and you're sitting in a blind and you're watching these deer in a food plot. I'll tell you right now, they're going to eat all different types of varieties out of that food plot.
Mhm.
That's why it's a great place for the deer to hang out, because
Yep.
got a lot of variety there.
Yeah, right? Okay.
So
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it that way. I guess on the human aspect of it too,
well, I mean, we're all mammals.
Mhm.
So you just learn as time goes that deer need this or this need. It's just it's part of it.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Yeah, so I guess going back to the seed stuff, what's your, I already know this answer, but what's your biggest seed product that people buy the most tonnage of?
It's the tank.
Tank.
Yeah, I'd say it's a tank.
What do you think the reason is for that?
I would say a good 60% of our customers are archery hunters,
Okay.
and majority of the tank does not need to freeze for the deer to like it.
Sure.
So, you're going to have deer, just crashing it,
Okay.
because before it freezes. And that's what people, I'm a firm believer. I got a lot of guys like, I'm not going on hunting right away because it's too hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
So
kill them while they're young or dumb, I
that's
should say.
kind of I mean, first week of season's probably your best chance, especially if you have one that's there. That's like the best time you can
It
go.
helps them a ton.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking back, wasn't that long ago when when I was sitting there and I'd put together like a food plot and I'd put out a mineral site and you put cameras up. Boy, could you ever monitor
Oh yeah.
what they were utilizing?
Okay.
No different than hanging ropes or grapevines or communication scrapes. And,
Yep.
it gets to be a lot of fun. And you can watch everything through your food plot, watch it grow, you
Yep.
know. So, I mean, cameras help you a ton.
Yeah.
They give you a lot of
There's
information.
so much intel.
Right.
Yeah. I guess going on that, like Hodag, I'm wearing the hat right now.
Yeah.
But they actually reached out to us and wanted to send us some of their product to try out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we put some of that stuff out, and I guess we're kind of see how it works. But they got the hemp ropes and all the scent stuff. So super cool.
Well,
they kind of reached out.
I know the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Jeremy, oh my gosh, it's going to date me. I've known him for when he was still just starting to train dogs.
oh yeah,
So it's been probably pushing 20 years.
really, very cool.
Yeah. In fact, he just called me last week,
Did he?
ordered his seed for the year.
Gotcha.
And then we were jaw jacking about that. And I didn't tell him anything because I knew you got it because I seen the post.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I use his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use his stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
The guy that actually messaged me, he used to coach Dylan back in the day in basketball.
Cool.
So kind of cool how it kind of all came
All
around.
clicked
but
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it works. Excited to try.
Oh,
it. So,
it's a lot of fun.
yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
There's so many things you can do
Oh, yeah.
between scrapes and scent ropes and what else do you use? Everything.
I mean, for me, I use the ropes. I use their scent. I use and then sometimes I just pee.
Yeah.
I just use my
That's
own.
normally what I do most of the time.
And I'll be honest with you, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You're the one that told me to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It works.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
All you're doing is getting that soil wet.
Oh yeah. They'll hammer it. They'll
Yeah.
smash it. And then once they
It's a lot
start,
cheaper.
I started using not taking away from the hemp rope.
Yep.
But I started using because, in fact, we're gonna have to get him on a podcast with us sometime. When Joel Artis owns outfitter out in Buffalo County.
Yep.
Buffalo County Outfitters, and he uses grapevines.
Okay.
So last year he said, Doug, he said, just hey, go find a grapevine, hang it, see what happens. You know. So I did.
Okay.
Put it on, put a camera on it. Oh,
Money?
smashed.
Really?
And it started with one buck, and then another buck, then a doe, then another doe, then another buck, and it was like, oh my gosh.
Really?
It was like a communication rubbing pole.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So you just set the grapevine up and that was it?
Yeah, I
Or
just
did you
hung it from a tree.
Did you put scents on it or
Nope.
just left it?
Just left it.
What's the thing you say about spitting? I forgot it. You told me about that too.
I did spit on the grapevine.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't pee on it. Yeah, Joel told me that. He goes, just spit on it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just to get it kind of wet.
yeah.
Or
Well,
whatever?
I don't know if it's just whatever. All I know is it works.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know.
And there's a lot
You
of
told me
things that
that,
don't
and
make
I'm
no
like-
sense,
Yeah.
but
But they work.
they work.
Yeah.
But they
That's
work.
one of them because I
I
don't
mean,
understand it, but
I tried a lot of different things already, And I mean, I'm not sitting there and saying I'm the great white hunter. I kill enough deer. I mean, I enjoy killing deer. I mean, have fun,
Yep.
But I mean, I think I learn a lot too from our customers because it's so cool because when a customer kills a deer using our products, then I get the full
Yep.
rundown of what all happened.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's kind of neat.
Yeah, that is pretty
you
cool.
know, that's always kind of cool. Or they'll bring them over.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of R&D stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, it's just cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, very cool.
You know, they'll be sending me pictures of their, you know, the deer that they got on camera and on the plot, and
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of neat. It really is.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I really do.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, fall can't come soon enough. That's for sure.
Yeah, it should. It's only a couple weeks away.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be, you know, I told Allison, I said, I don't know what we're gonna have for deer by then, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I said, you know, we'll find something that you can kill.
Yeah. I'm just worried to have more than what I have now.
There you go.
Which I'm sure I will.
Well, you know what? They'll all of a sudden come out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. How it goes every year. So
Yeah.
but yeah, kind of to close it out, we start getting some guests on here pretty soon.
Yeah. I got a pile that are wanting to come.
Yeah.
We gotta get a whole Luke. I got Jay. I got
When are you doing, Luke's?
whenever we can. I don't know. I gotta get a hold of them. I gotta find out.
Are we doing it or you
Well, I don't know how it's gonna start out. I know I gotta do his, and then he's gonna come on
ours?
and then do ours.
Okay.
And then we gotta figure. That's one thing. I don't know if we could figure out the Zoom with that TV.
I'm sure we could.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do it, we could face this way, and then we could face. You know.
Yep. Because when I like at home when I'm doing editing, I can cast it on my TV as I'm editing. So we should be able to like he'll be on here, but we can cast it on there. So we could either try and record it on the screen here or try and put a camera on that. But this might be
I think that'd be the best.
it'll be a lot clearer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll hopefully get some people on here soon and
Yeah. Get
that's kind of
started. I think it'll be fun.
yeah, kind of get some stuff rolling because this is all just kind of preliminary.
Yeah.
You know, talking a lot of the basics, everything like that. So, and kind of what we're gonna get into. So,
Yeah. And then it'd be fun to get other people's perspectives.
yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Because we kind of both hit off a lot of the same stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
a lot of the stuff we've already talked about.
We're
You
on
know,
the same
10,
page.
15, 20 times.
Yeah,
So,
I know. Especially when you sit down and start jaw jacking. It's kind of fun though.
no, I love it.
You know, it's kind of fun. Anytime you're talking hunting, like I said, I talked to Jay Fish this morning. He called me. We were chatting and it was just he was just telling me all the stories and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
No, I'm excited to hear some of the stuff people got to say.
Oh,
So.
it's yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, so thank you guys for listening.
Yes.
And I guess, yeah, keep trying to let us know, comment who you guys want to hear.
Yeah.
Because we kind of have a list of people that we plan on having on. But if you guys want anyone specific, you know, feel free to comment.
That'd be cool.
I don't think I can read the comments on Spotify, but YouTube, obviously, comment on there. Otherwise, just go to our socials, B&D Outdoors, or go to Horny Buck Seed, comment on there. We'll try and maybe collaborate
Sure,
on all those
absolutely.
posts and everything. And
Austin
then,
can go through them and keep us
Yep,
posted.
so then it goes on both pages and everything, and just comment on there. You know who you guys want to hear, and keep in touch that way.
Yeah, I
So-
think that'd be a great idea.
But absolutely. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Good one, guys.
To yourself, what the suck?